Today.
Get your rush on with Jay Brooks and the Morning Rush on 98.7 KISS Country.
7:35, and we have, sunshine, and more sunshine. You got to love that but you also love the cooler temperatures, don't you, Pete?
It really feels like fall in the morning now.
Oh, man, it was down there about 45, 46 this morning, so it was, and even the nighttime, it's like, wow, it's great for like a little bonfire.
I mowed the yard when I got home from the gym last night, and I had to hurry to beat the darkness.
Right, that's the only bad thing. If we could just keep light all the way till 9 o'clock like we do in the summertime, that'd be fantastic.
I would really enjoy that as well.
But it seemed like you just kind of like switched like overnight.
Yeah, and you seem like you really lose it fast every week now. You can definitely tell the difference.
Yeah, but it is what it is. I guess that's why we live in the Midwest.
That's right. You definitely get to experience a change in seasons. There's no question about that, like it or not.
If it was like this all year long, it wouldn't bother me at all.
Really?
Temperature wise.
Yeah.
70s, mid 70s, maybe hit the upper 70s every now and then.
And get down I like some mid to upper 80s in there.
Well, that's just you, Pete.
No, I don't think it's just me, but
hey, what kind of business we got to take care of? Because we got a few things to talk about here.
Yeah, I kind of figured you had a checklist over there.
Oh, yeah. I was a happy boy all weekend long, but we'll get to that in a minute. But what about this road construction and all that? How are things wrapping up here?
Things are going good. We're making good progress. They're doing, when I know we mentioned before over at the Floyd Interchange project that they almost had the hauling and all the dirt and bringing the road bed up to the level it's supposed to be at before they start putting down the sub base. And they've started putting the sub base down now. There's a lot of survey work that has to go on to make sure everything is at the right level. So it's a little bit of a slower pace, but it's happening. And right now the plan is early October, you'll start seeing them doing paving out there. So that's pretty exciting to see that happening. The project in Kossuth and Hancock counties on US 18 over west of Britt and in the Sexton area, they're putting asphalt down now. They're doing like the new turning lanes and some of the shoulder widening. So be aware of that when you're driving in that area. Things are going good down in Sheffield on the bridge, still on schedule to be open probably mid to late October. The Iowa 9 deck overlay over the I-35, that bridge there, that is completely open now. Things were wrapped up and opened up, but that means that crew went to the bridge just east of Manly, right by the golf course there, and they started a bridge deck overlay on that yesterday. Hopefully that'll be done mid to late October. It's a pretty short deck, pretty small bridge, so it shouldn't take too long. And then we've talked about this project before. Like I said, it's one of those projects where it's only going to take a few days, so the contractor just works it into their schedule when they have an opportunity, and that's the 122 asphalt. It's more or less a patching project in Mason City between Winnebago Way and Monroe Avenue. Now, this isn't a complete and total resurfacing. They're just going to go in and patch some of the worst places. That's going to start Sunday night, September 18th. It's going to be night work, so it doesn't impact traffic that much. They can't start until 7 o'clock, and then they have to be off the road by 6 a.m. the next morning. So that should only take like 3 to 4 days. But the one thing that is going to happen over there is at Crescent Drive where there's traffic lights. Those traffic lights still have the loop detection where there's more or less an electronic sensors in the pavement. And when you strip the asphalt there, it's going to take those sensors out. So they will have to do that during daytime hours when they replace that, but it's only going to take like 4 hours at the max one day, so it shouldn't be too big of an inconvenience.
Okay.
Other than that, things are still going well. We're going to be doing a signing project, and it's mainly on I-35 in our area and the Birchnell and Swaledale area, and that might be a shoulder closure, but it shouldn't again affect traffic very much. Just be aware of it when you're out driving around.
That's it, huh?
That's it. Things are going well.
Yeah, don't forget about this. You can download that mobile app too and keep track of all the different construction going on.
That's right, 511ia.org, or like you said, the app 511ia.
And of course, that comes in very handy in the wintertime too.
It sure does. Well, we're not going to talk about that yet, but unfortunately, it's not that far away.
No, it's not. But we got to get to, football just started though. So that's always good. That means a change in the weather as well. But what a weekend last weekend, Pete.
It was a big football weekend.
It, yes, it was. And you know what? Well, I just moved into a new neighborhood.
I have been aware of that.
Yeah, you've heard about that. And yeah, it's quite the deal. They're half Cyclones. Well, I think there's a few more Hawkeye fans than there are Cyclone fans.
Okay.
But I'm the only one in the neighborhood. I'm brand new to the neighborhood, and I'm the only one flying a flag.
I know which side you're on, so that flag's probably got a light on it. It's probably it probably plays a theme song or the fight song.
Funny thing is, I have sound system on my back patio and front porch.
There you go.
Everybody can hear it,
Yup.
whether they like it or not.
Yup.
Yeah, so that was a big celebration on Saturday, and then of course, boy, I tell you what a big old win! You're a huge Viking fan too. Everybody, there's like a couple people that are like 49er fans and Saints fans in the neighborhood, and the rest of us all Viking fans.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a good weekend on Sunday too.
Yeah, that was fun to watch. I never expected to hold Aaron Rodgers down to 7 points, even though I know he's dealing with a lot of new wide receivers, but still.
And thank goodness.
Yeah.
Sorry, Packers fans, but go Pack go. Not that far on Saturday.
I think we talked about this a few weeks ago that I thought we'd get them this game just because they'd still be adjusting to the new receivers. And we'll see what happens. Was it in January? I think we play again, but
Yeah.
Sure was a fun way to start the season.
It really was. And I tell you what, with the new offensive coordinator, new coach and everything, boy, what a different style the Minnesota Vikings are.
I read something last night where Adam Thielen said he's never been on an offense that is in attack mode constantly. He said every play they're in attack mode. So that's exciting. Instead of sitting on the ball or just doing what you can, they're going after it. That's exciting.
And any doubters of Kirk Cousins, whether he can throw the ball or not? Yeah, that should have went out the window on Sunday.
Yeah, it was just one game, but I tell you what, and I've kind of taken a lot of heat, but I've said this for several years. Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback. He just needs help around him. He needs some better play calling. And the other thing that I don't think people realize is every single year in Minnesota, he has had a different offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
You do not build any continuity that way. I think he had 2 offensive coordinators in one season. And now, don't get me wrong, this is another new offensive coordinator, but they really seem like a play into his style of play. And I really feel that the previous regime, instead of going to your talent, they kind of tried to force their system onto somebody. And this system, I think, fits Cousins a lot better. And well, like I said, it was only one game, but it sure showed up on Sunday.
But for the first game, they looked really good.
They did, and everybody, including me, was really nervous about the fact that nobody played in the preseason.
Right.
So you didn't know what you were going to get.
Well,
and they sure didn't seem like they missed much by not playing.
No, and you heard me did. I was already packing it in for next year already.
I know you were. What did I tell you? I said just back off, just wait.
Hold on, don't get too excited. But I was getting excited this weekend. Boy, I got so excited I fell off a bar stool.
Yeah, well, we'll leave that at that. You may need bubble wrap, Jay.
I know that's what they said. They're gonna tie strap me to a chair so I don't fall out. I said that's not gonna work because then the chair's gonna fall too.
Well, maybe an airbag around you.
Yeah, right. one of those big bubble things that you can run around. You've seen those, haven't you?
Yep, I have. I've seen them actually at where they've got like 6 or 7 out at the rodeo and they let a bull out.
Right.
That's pretty interesting to watch.
Right. All good until the bull pops it.
Right.
Then it's gonna hurt on the way down.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit above my aggression level.
Yeah. Yeah. For overall, though, it was great to see a great weekend and great weather. It rained a little bit though on that Saturday morning, but then it cleared off and it was really a nice afternoon.
Yeah, I actually puts a couple whole chickens on the smoker, and I set a canopy up over the smoker so it didn't get rained on. And I don't know, maybe about 10 minutes before I lit the smoker, sun came out. Didn't need the canopy, so
Yeah.
it's still sitting in my garage. It'll get put away one of these days.
Right. Yeah. We had canopies out of Iowa canopies and Iowa State canopies and all this and that. And all the grills were going. And boy, you walked in, you drove by the neighborhood, you knew something was going on.
Sounds like a good day.
There was over, you know what? I got some good electricity in my garage. I had over 12 crock pots. I don't know if Fire Marshal likes this, but I get 12 crock pots plugged in into the circuit and never blew it.
I was going to say, no breakers went?
No, none. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. So not
Were
bad.
they all on, Jay? Was any of the food colder than it was supposed to be?
Well, I don't know. I might have had a couple of beverages. I thought they were all on, but but it was all in all, though. I mean, boy, the food was delicious and
Cool.
tons of people, watching the game, and so it was fun.
It sounds like a good day.
Yep, it all was until I fell.
Yeah, that's when it's time to go to bed.
Right. Exactly. Oh well, but yeah, we'll be talking more about the Vikings, I'm sure, throughout the season as we continue to talk about the changing of the seasons.
Correct. Yep. And hopefully we'll have better stuff to talk about the Hawkeyes, but it sure doesn't look real exciting right now.
Oh boy, I tell you what. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yep. I'll just say this. There are 131 teams in the FBS. That's what Iowa's in.
Uh-huh.
Iowa's offense is ranked 131st, dead last in the nation.
Well, it showed the last couple of games, Pete. I'm just telling you.
Gotta laugh, I guess.
Yep, that's all you can do. I've been there. I've been there, done that. So,
Yep.
yeah.
There's only one way to go. That's up.
Right, exactly. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
They just set the bar low for themselves to start the season. They'll be all right.
Well, yeah, you're right. I think they had to dig a trench to set it that low.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, though, if the Hawkeyes had an offense, oh my, they'd be dangerous.
Yeah. But there's that 1 2-letter word you used.
Yeah.
If.
Yeah. It's a big if.
It's a big 2-letter word.
Yep. Well, Pete, great to catch up with you, find out what's going on the road and in the sports world, and we'll talk to you again next week. All right?
Yes, we will. Thanks, Jay.
That's the good stuff.